let's just start slow. One campaign, about 30 keywords, one ad group, one ad copy, even if you wanted to, and see what happens. You don't need these like really well thought out, planned, well structured, campaigns where you've got 5 or 10 different campaigns, all doing different things, all different bid strategies, and
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. With lead generation, I would say for you, go for your bread and butter package. If it's plumbing, I've just sold one a client recently, and they're gas engineers, boiler installations, things like that. I think you guys have that over in the
Yeah.
States, right? It's like
Mhm.
AC, right? I guess.
HVAC.
Um, HVAC, that's right. Yeah, thank you. And it's just the same thing. It's just like, let's push your main bread. So, like where Gene was saying about bestsellers for e-commerce, for lead generation, what's your best selling service?
Mhm.
Is it like boiler installations? Is it gas engineer? Is it like tree stump removal? If you're a tree surgeon, for example, is it I can't think off the top of my head, but there's so many different things that it could be. Like if you're an electrician, is it like general emergency type of work that you get a lot more revenue through, a lot
Right.
more contracts through? Exactly. So let's put the money where the mouth is to a degree, and let's put our money on the winning horse to begin with, and then build out from that. So start with the one campaign, start with your best service, and then build from there.
I think
How
the
does that sound?
biggest, that's perfect. And I think both lead gen and e-commerce, if you're looking at where you want to start, Google Ads is best used if you're accentuating the positive. A lot of the time, some clients come to me and say, can you help me sell this stock or this product that's never sold before or is our worst seller? And I tell them, do you know why they're your worst seller? It's because you're probably not winning on reputation, price, or speed of service. So there's a reason. The market will always dictate what wins online. And we can't reinvent the wheel here, and we've talked about that. Google Ads is best used if you put your best package out there for lead gen, if you put your best sellers together for e-commerce, and then accentuate the sale or accentuate the positive by increasing traffic flow to those product pages in hopes that you get more conversions, more signups, more opt-ins. So I do get that question a lot, Ryan. I don't know about you, but there are some clients out there that want to push items on Google Ads, thinking that Google Ads, which it could be, it might be a traffic situation, but for me, at least in the e-commerce space, there's a reason why you have a lot of stock of this and not a lot of stock of that. There's a reason why there's a lot of sales for this and no sales for that. And Google Ads can mediate that in the best way possible if it's actually being sold. It could increase sales as opposed to, in my opinion, revive sales or, not to say that Google Ads can't. What are your thoughts on that, Ryan?
I think for me as well, I take a similar approach to you, but I usually leave it with the business owner, and I'll say to the client, like, well, what are your best services, or what are your best sellers? And do you want to do that? Or, another one that I really love to do is high margin. So I'll speak to the client and I'll say, what are your highest margin products? Because in theory, if they sell and we're advertising those, you're going to get more of a return. So then we can
Yeah.
obviously increase the Google Ads budget, the campaign budget, on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, whatever the client wants to do. But if we start with bestsellers, if we start with highest margin, then when you do make a sale, it's going to go a lot further and you're going to get rewarded much better. So that's what I usually say to clients is, what kind of approach do you want to take? I'm happy to push all the products out there, but how many products are we talking? Have you got 50,000 products? And I've had clients with 50,000 products and more, but they've had the budget to do so. They can advertise them, and that's fine. But are you talking about 5 products? Where's the kind of thing? If it's 5, then that's okay. We can start with that anywhere up to like 50, I would say. Just to begin with, by the way, we're keeping things very top level in this episode. Over the time, you can start to build out and add more products and things like that. But it's really good to start with your best sellers, with your highest margin products. And it's the same with lead generation. Start with your best services, the ones that are going to give you a return, or that are going to get a lot of inquiries for because it's your bread and butter package.